It may seem odd, but watch lists are probably an even more important feature in slope charts than the chart itself. They at least match the importance, because that is the way you keep your trading world organized. Now, some folks, I suppose, might just have one list called, My Stocks or something like that, but that's not too helpful. My own opinion is, understandably, to have an organization somewhat like I have put together here. And this is simply a way of keeping one's trading world tidy and sensible and manageable. Even though there are literally over 1,000 different symbols here, it's not a mess. It's something very, very manageable. So for example, secondary stocks that I really don't care too much about, but maybe every couple of weeks might look at the list, I put here in the second, what I call second. Whereas Forex charts, I have in the Forex list here, cryptocurrencies and so forth. You get the idea. These are shown in alphabetical order. And when you first start using slope charts, you will have just one empty list. Or might have a few symbols in it, I don't remember, but we start you off with a little bitty something. The way to use this is quite intuitive. Typically, if in doubt, just right click on something. So if you right click on the word watch lists, you see a variety, including help, by the way, which lays all this out for you in much better detail. But this gives you access to the ability to, for example, import a list of symbols, create a new watch list, filter in a variety of ways, and so forth. It would take an hour to go through all these in detail. I'm not going to do that. I just want to show you the basics. So besides right-clicking on the watch list, you can also right-click on a watch list itself, which gives you very specific functions for that particular list. So you could tag all the symbols in that list, or you could apply a label to all the symbols in the list. You could publish or unpublish it, or so forth. So that over on the watch list data panel, right-clicking on either the header or the watch list name allows you to access those functions. In the chart area itself, you also, to a degree, have access to the watch lists, but the most direct way to add a given symbol to a given watch list is to simply click on the Add button. So for example, if I was looking at the stock Intel, I would click on Add, and it would present to me a exact list like I've got over here. I can choose which one that goes into, and I'm not going to do that because I already have Intel in the lists. That makes sense to me. The thing that I do most commonly with watch lists is, understandably, look at the things within them, and you can do that quite simply by clicking the up and down arrows of your keyboard. One other tremendous time saver that I recommend is preloading. If you have a membership level that permits that, you simply click on preload data, and what that will do is, and you can walk off and get a cup of coffee or something like that, it will load into memory all the symbols within the confines of that list, so that when you come back to do your work, you can simply, and you can't see it now, but I'm simply clicking the down arrow of my keyboard, you can go up and down the list of items and instantly see that, instead of waiting for several moments for each stock to load, which of course kind of interrupts the flow of one's analysis. There is a treasure trove of features within these menus, which again I can't really go into here, but those are all shown in great detail, both in the help here, or if you really want to get down into the nitty-gritty of this, you can look at the video tutorials or the reference guide to get more detail on any particular specific function. But I encourage you to study watch list carefully, because in the end, your trading world will be vastly more organized and efficient.